Welcome back everyone to Manchester United, the FM23 beta save, and we still do have a job. We've played 3 games since that defeat to Leeds, a very annoying defeat to Leeds. So Manchester United fans, I know you're not going to be too happy about that. We beat Brentford 3-2, Ivan Toney scoring past his former team, and then 2 from Marcus Rashford gave us the victory, and Bembo and Janelt scoring for them. For a 1-1 draw with Aston Villa, Bednarek put them ahead, Ericsson equalised. 7 minutes later, Buendia even was sent off, but we couldn't capitalise. We're going to get a point. But then we beat Ferencvaros 3-0 in the Europa League. Rashford, Fernandes, and Ericsson scoring in this one. So Premier League wise, we're down in 12th place at the moment, already 6 points off top 7 and 11 points off top 4. So we need to start putting some wins together there. And in the Europa League, we are qualified if we beat Feyenoord by more than 1 goal, then we will finish top of the group. If it finishes 2-1, then it goes to goal difference. They've got the advantage on us on that. So we're going to find out some more today what's going to happen. We have changed the tactic as well, trying to be a bit more responsible defensively. So this is what we're going with, especially while Anthony's still out injured for another 3 months. There's no point in us really playing with wingers. Yes, people like Sancho are going to miss out, but we can always tweak the tactic then to fit them in depending on how the games are going. And it was first up is Arsenal. It's such a huge game, isn't it? Manchester United, Arsenal, got all that history between them. De Gea's in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Martinez, Malaysia, Casemiro, Fernandes, Van der Beek, Pulisic, Rashford and Ronaldo. Ericsson needs resting, so we've dropped him completely for this game, allow him to have a bit of a break. And I'm actually considering now putting Shaw in. Just while Malaysia's not fully fit, I think that's what we're going to do. Shaw is going to come in. So last minute change. This is why I shouldn't bother picking my team before we can start recording, because yeah, I just change it anyways. So we need a win. We need a win. I think it's about time we shut a few people up, prove their criticisms unfounded, don't you? That's what we're going with. Here we go, at Old Trafford to take on Arsenal. Even we are Manchester United, we'll take on Arsenal, and yeah, we need to beat them here. So it's Martinelli, Odegaard, and Saka. It's a scary front four, really, isn't it? They've won all of their last 5 games. They're currently sat in 3rd place in the league, already 16 points ahead of us, double our points tally. We need a turnaround, and it starts today. A victory in this fixture will give us such a big boost in terms of confidence and momentum. We need to go and stamp our mark in a game like this. But early on, not much has happened. We do have a corner now. Shaw delivers. Keeper comes and claims well. Ramsdale is going to look downfield. Is he here? He is. He took his time with the ball. He's played downfield. Varane brings it down, plays it back to De Gea. We're going to look to build out from the back here with Martinez to Shaw. Back to Martinez. Varane for Casemiro, looks out wide for Shaw, and the fullbacks have got so much to do now with no wingers. That's ball over top of Van der Beek, and Van der Beek is onside, and that's a wonderful header from the edge of the area. Donny Van der Beek gets his 1st goal of the season. What a ball that was, and what a header that was. That sort of came out of nothing for a moment. Shaw here out on the left-hand side, plays it for Pulisic, one touch, dinks it over the top. Van der Beek from outside of the area, that is. Ramsdale is miles off his line, but still a header from outside of the area from Donny Van der Beek. What a goal that is. It does give us the lead. It moves us up above Wolves as it stands as well. And yeah, that's a wonderful, wonderful goal. And a good performance from us really at the moment. We're not really having much of the ball. I was going to say we're keeping them quiet. We are on the ball again now. Van der Beek to Casemiro, Pulisic, who created that goal, spreads the play once again to Wan-Bissaka. Ball in for Fernandes. Tight angle, he probably should have squared it. He probably should have squared that. Arsenal haven't had a shot on target, just 3 shots so far. And I'm fine to let them have more possession in that case. If we're keeping them quiet like that. We are going to go into half-time 1-0 up here. And we're doing well, but can find another gear, definitely. Casemiro is aggressive, which is a little bit of a worry, but do we have to make any changes now? I might take Rashford off for Tony. I'm just looking at some of the fitness of the players. We may have a little bit of an issue there. We're going to move Van der Beek out wide, and we're going to take Pulisic off for Fred as well. We're going to have to manage some of the players' minutes to keep them nice and fit. Here come Arsenal, though. Zinchenko, Saka, pulls it across to Tomiyasu in space, and pulls it across, and Gabriel Jesus makes it 1-1, and he's clearly onside as well. And we've lasted 40 seconds into this second half before giving up the goal. We're going to encourage, but we just wasn't picking up. Tomiyasu hit the back post, and then he gets in ahead of, who's that? It's Martinez. There's Jesus to tap in. I don't know. He was miles on the side. I don't know why. Didn't even bother checking that. And now we have a throw-in. Fred to Bruno Fernandes. Wan-Bissaka to Shaw, who is on the volley, hits the bar. It's cleared out. And I don't know if Ramsdale got a touch on that, but that was a wicked volley from Shaw. Wan-Bissaka now the free kick. Short to Casemiro and gets it back. Varane. Martinez. Fullbacks are quite high pitch. You can see Shaw, and here is Shaw. He was over the top and ends up running through to the defenders. Ramsdale now clears downfield. Casemiro wins the ball. Shaw brings it infield. Tackled by Odegaard, but he falls to Fred. Fernandes, Ronaldo, Fred fires over. Pushed over even by Ramsdale. Fred probably should have done better with that as well. But we're building a little bit more pressure once again. Fernandes with the corner towards the back post, and Tony heads over. I thought it was in the back of the net for a second then. We're going to go make a couple more changes here. Martinez is coming off from the ground. Martinez is having a really poor season. As is Bruno Fernandes, to be honest with you. Bruno Fernandes has been terrible all season. And I'm considering taking Ronaldo off as well. But do we bring on Martial or do we bring on Pellistri? I'm going to bring on Pellistri. It's a gamble. It is a huge gamble. And we're going to go positive, and we're just going to encourage them once more. Half an hour to go. All 5 substitutes made for us. We've had more chances, and we may have one here. Shaw's free kick. It's headed out, and Odegaard can counter-attack. He's on his own. He's going to need some help, and he does have help starting to arrive in the box. Pulls it back to Tomiyasu, gets it back from him, and Smith Rowe hits the post, and he was wide open at the back post. We just did not track him back at all. Now we're going to demand more. We're going to go very attacking for these final 10 minutes. We've just started to shape possession. Are we going to get one final chance? It doesn't look like it. Time is ticking down, and now we've lost Casemiro to an injury. We've made all 5 changes as well. So we're finishing off with 10 men. We're going to stay on very attacking, and this could backfire here. And Nketiah to the byline, pulls it across, and Odegaard's gone down, and we're giving away a penalty. Yeah, the penalty has been given. Varane has given that, brought down Odegaard. And now we need De Gea to save from Gabriel Jesus. And we've lost. In the dying minutes to Arsenal, and perhaps undeserved as well. Smashes it straight down the middle. And we have had so many chances in that game and just not capitalised. And that is another defeat in the league. And our job must be in serious trouble right now. Serious trouble. In fact, there is another meeting. Are we about to get sacked? We played well, but the form team button, so that should stick to the plan. Oh. What do I need to do to stay in charge? 12 points from the next 5 games. Can you set that a little lower? We've got to pick up 12 points for our next 5 games. Wolves, Southampton, Bournemouth, Liverpool, Chelsea. That's going to be tough. Especially with how we're playing, that is going to be tough. Well, we'll see what we can do. We're focused now to the Europa League, though. Can we finish top of the group? Casemiro's going to be out until after the World Cup, which is a big blow. It's going to allow the likes of Fred and McTominay to get a bit more game time. This is what we're going with against Feyenoord here in the Europa League. Remember, we have to win by at least 2 goals to finish top of the group. Dubravka's in goal. I don't think that he has been good enough this season, so he's been dropped. Dalot at right back, Varane, Maguire, Malaysia. Fred, Van der Beek, Eriksen, Pulisic, Rashford and Tony. Like I say, the likes of Bruno Fernandes has been playing poor. Martinez has been playing poor. So we've dropped them. We have got to the point where we can't afford to keep carrying players. We've got that target. We need to win games. And I'm going to tell them that we have to win this game, basically, because we're at home. So, yeah, no pressure. But we need to win the games. I can't believe I'm potentially about to get sacked for being later. That would be wonderful, wouldn't it? Anyway, enough about that. Enough worry about it. I see the referees have still got purple boots on. We've not changed that from last year. And if you watch last year's King's Travels, you know how much it bugs me. They have purple boots. Referees don't wear purple boots. We wear black boots. Anyway, stop moaning about that. Focus on the game at hand. Varane on the ball. Every single player of ours, apart from Dubravka, in their half. Van der Beek gives it away but wins it back. Eriksen slides on through for Rashford. I think he was offside. It's saved anyway, but the flag does go up. It did look like he got a little bit too early there. Bjorken plays it forward and Dubravka's going to claim that. And chips it out to Malaysia on that left-hand side, who looks to bring it forward. Brings it centrally and switches play for Dalot. Van der Beek. Rashford's offside again. Oh, he isn't apparently. The flag stayed out. He looked offside. He hits the post regardless. I really thought the flag was going up. Tony dives in and just what we needed. Ivan Toney sent off for a 2-footed lunge. And we're down to 10 men. But we are still dominating possession. And that was very nearly 1-0 there. It's a lovely little volley. We're going cautious. He's gonna make this game so difficult for us now. I suppose the positive is we have qualified regardless. Dubravka, good save there. But if you finish second, you've got 2 extra games to play because second place obviously plays with teams that come down from the Champions League. You finish top of your group, you skip that stage, you go straight to the second knockout round. Let's encourage, just before half-time, free kicks played in, headed clear. Hanko loses the ball to Malaysia, who brings it forward. And overruns it, really. I was going to say gives it away, but he just overruns it. And it was disappointing because we were finally getting plays forward, and Jimenez chips the keeper but hits the post. Feyenoord well and truly coming into this game now. Dubravka out for Dalot. To Fred. Varane looks over the top for Rashford. He's onside this time. Rashford buries the ball in the back of the net. It is 1-0. He stays onside this time and gives us a crucial lead just before half-time. And down to 10 men, you can't ask for no more. The defender just jogs back as Rashford sprinting away. It's a good finish across the keeper into that bottom corner. And yeah, I think as it stands, we would still say second because they beat us 2-1. I'm going to praise him for controlling possession, but we are going to give Tony a telling off. It's motivated and inspired him. Good for him. So, one more goal will put us top of the group. Eriksen. Back to Maguire. Goes all the way back to Dubravka. Forward for Varane. Allows to bring it into midfield and tries to play through ball. And there's 3 Manchester United players there. And all of them stand looking at the ball. Bjorken. Idrissi. Back to Hanko. And all the way back to the goalkeeper. Pedersen now. On this near side. And Jimenez equalises. That was just too easy, weren't it? Far too easy. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. I mean, we've got nothing to lose. Let's go attacking. We haven't made any changes yet, so we will do very shortly. Malaysia wins the ball back. Pulisic just gives it straight back to them. Idrissi. Dalot wins it back. Van der Beek. Eriksen. Looks over the top. I think Rashford just straight offside. And now Feyenoord can look to bring it forward. And there is obviously space. Now we're down to 10 men. Idrissi into the area. Good block and cleared out. Pedersen. That's going to be the end of that highlight. I'm going to go make our changes now. Maguire is coming off for Martinez. Dalot coming off for Wan-Bissaka. Van der Beek off for Fernandes. We are going to take off Rashford for Ronaldo. And Pulisic for McTominay. I considered a couple of young lads, but we can't encourage yet. Now we can, but we are going to encourage them. Fred looks for McTominay, but it's intercepted. Malaysia into the area. Fires straight to the keeper's hands. Don't mind him having a shot from there at all. Corner to defend. Delivered in, headed clear. Fernandes should get to that and does. He's got nobody downfield there, so he has to hold it up. Wan-Bissaka switches it for McTominay, keeps it in, finds Malaysia, who's playing very high up the pitch at the moment, but loses the ball once again. So a couple of times now he's been sloppy in possession. Maguire, great tackle there to win the ball back. Sorry, Martinez. Maguire's off, isn't he? Martinez, great tackle to win the ball back there. Fernandes looks for Ronaldo. Ronaldo pushed over. You'd have expected him to score from there, really. Corner ball. Eriksen to deliver. Header clear. Back to Eriksen. Gives it away. We're just too sloppy in possession at times. Far too sloppy. I don't want to get very attacking, but we are going to demand more now. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're going to finish second in the group because even one goal wouldn't be enough. They've still got goal difference advantage over us. We're going to finish second in the group. It's going to be a 1-1 draw. And I'm going to tell them that was unlucky because I think if we'd managed to keep 11 men on the pitch, we'd have been in a good place there. But yeah, Tony, fine for 2 matches. We're not appealing that. We're going to find him a little bit. And there we go. We've made 20. We played 20 games now. We're slashing the cash. 40 minutes on Tony. 40 million on Tony. 40 minutes. 40 million on Tony for him to get sent off when we need him the most. I don't think that counts towards the points target. It doesn't. So it's just the Premier League games. So I think if we last that long, it's going to be Liverpool and Chelsea in the next episode. So that's what I'm going to play towards. We'll come back for that one tomorrow. If we look like we're getting sacked beforehand, we'll come back early. You'll see in tomorrow's episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Have a great Sunday. I'll see you then. Bye bye.